There are only two main categories of user-generated content used in VRChat. First, there are avatars, digital personas of ourselves that we often make ourselves and showing however we see ourselves. Human, furry, robot, or otherwise. We can be whoever or whatever we want. And we see other people in real time as their avatars. This is how we talk, get to know each other, and make memories. All in VRChat. But we need places to go to and make those memories in. That is where the other category applies. The worlds. Passionate, hard-working content creators have created nearly every type of world possible in VRChat. Game worlds, social worlds, media worlds, realistic worlds, fantasy worlds, worlds that are out of this world. The only limit to the possibilities of these majestic digital environments is the creator's imagination. And some of these world creators have taken their ambitions further, and they have become household names, always willing to try something new. But few among that portion do not just create worlds to provide fun experiences. They create them to open a gate to true-to-life opportunities nearly impossible to achieve or no longer existent in real life. And one of these experiences is solely based on a popular genre of media, the television game show. Classic programs like Super Password, The Hollywood Squares, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Press Your Luck, and Family Feud. As you are seeing them, these sets, these studios, and these formats have been extinct in the physical world for many years. But on this day, 8 years ago, that extinction would be no more. Within the heart of a young man, a passionate spark was naturally forged and began to glow. And with that spark, something else was born. A brand new genre of content in VRChat that no one had ever seen on this scale before or since. The potential of these new worlds were shown on May 5th, 2018, when Jeopardy VR had its first operational world based on the 1984 premiere season. And near simultaneously, Second Chance VR was up and running, the long-forgotten and nearly erased predecessor to Press Your Luck. And it wasn't long before people who played on these shows began to spread the word. There was demand and interest for this new genre. The game show worlds were later made public, and more continued to be developed. That is when the true potential of these unique digital recreations were seen, especially as many things changed in VRChat. The logic system changed from the drag and drop of SDK2 to the more versatile and coder-friendly Udon logic system. Accessibility changed for future players as VRChat became available not just on PCs, but later standalone VR and smartphones. But the only thing that changed in these fully functional game show worlds since they first released is the increasing attention to the smallest detail. Details that you might not have even seen on actual episodes of these shows. On or off camera, a careful eye for accuracy is put into each and every one of these worlds. From the actual model of production monitor on the Jeopardy board, to the master tape whammy animations on Press Your Luck, to every carefully counted light bulb that blinks on the set of the $100,000 pyramid. And with every innovative concept, fellow world creators and game show fans who started to believe in that same passion started to contribute. Other game show worlds were made by other users. Now the passion had a purpose, a portfolio, and a group of people willing to learn about this new genre of VRChat worlds. And out of that, their VRChat group was established, the Game Show Communities of VRChat, with the sole mission of preserving and protecting television history. They aim to provide the lifelike experience of being on a classic game show from decades in the past, as if the people playing them were actually there. And the worlds, the mission, and the passion itself has drawn widespread recognition like never before. Major events and community conventions like Virtual Market and PGKT Fest have collaborated with the game show communities and continue to do so, with charitable donations to boot. The dedication to the mission through these experiences has gone far, thanks to the passion of that young game show pioneer. And like every passionate creator, they find new ways to contribute to VRChat culture, as that young man recently ventured into a new field of content, VRChat filmmaking. In 2025, he established his own VR media label, Interrupting Smash Cut Productions. With his own fond memories of VRChat, along with his experience in digital modeling, video editing, music making, voice acting, and more, he helped his fellow filmmakers at Interrupting Smash Cut create their first short film, Murder the Movie. Their first story created entirely in VRChat that promoted their own mission based on their motto: audience, story, passion, above all. Just like the passionate spark, the future is bright for that young creator, his communities, and his motives. And 8 years since that passionate spark began to glow, the passion that spawned from it and the spark itself are brighter than ever, and it continues to light up the hopes and dreams of all who aspire to enjoy the experiences provided. And the young man who made it all happen is me. I am the one who lit the virtual game show genre's spark. I am the founder of Interrupting Smash Cut Productions. I am one of VRChat's most passionate content creators. I am VR's game show pioneer. And all of those accolades are recognized by those who know me by name. I am
Stories